Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Spellforce 3. It's episode 106 of IVATOPIA. Okay. Obviously looks like last time we had headed back here. We got our group here. Come on,
what's next?
What? We need to get that up again before we can go somewhere else really. I don't think you can do it here, but in that mode. I think I covered most things while I was here last time, but we'll just double check.
Got it.
Well, chat, so we anything else need to add to them?
Tahar.
Tahar!
What is it?
After I left the rebellion.
There's one thing I've been wondering about. After we parted at the hideout, what exactly happened? How did you and my father part ways?
Good question. I guess it all started with the relics. The tomes. You remember them, right?
Yes. He was hoping they'd help him to win the war.
Exactly. And there was this one moment when he found the 5th tome. When I came to a realization. You see, there were all those bodies. Enemies, but also many of our people. We had shed so much blood, Tahar. But Asamo, he didn't care. If there was any grief in his eyes, I couldn't see it.
Wow.
And as dramatic as it may sound, that's when I finally understood that we had lost our cause. This wasn't about ideals, about us mages anymore. It was about him. Whatever his intentions had become.
And that's the reason Zane, Helena, and I betrayed him. Come on, do you really want to tell us you didn't see that before? The tomes were all about power.
I knew it was about power. But Asamo always told us that he would use that power for the greater good. And it's not that far off. I mean, can't you imagine? With the power of the tomes, we could have united the world. Even made it a better one. No more persecution of the deviant. No more wars. No more suffering.
As to Chris, you sound like a fanatic, maybe, but my father's a murderer.
You still sound like a fanatic.
I'm sad you see it that way.
Quest update for the Grey God took the role. Oh, good, it's part of the quest. And in the main quest for the good.
I'll be off.
Is there anyone else I need to talk to? Guess there's something in the middle.
Understood.
It's up here. Don't really need to chat to him yet, but the guy in the middle. So the thing there, is it now? Advance the main quest, that's what we're trying to do now, advance it. The dark corners of my talk to Ilana Molan. Talk to okay, so I've got to talk to her too. Wonder if that's her here.
Yes, Corporal?
Yeah, it is.
How can I help?
How you become an assassin? Can you tell me more about your ability? How do you become an assassin?
Well, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. How did you become an assassin?
Why do you want to know?
I want to know my allies. I just answer the question. I'm curious.
No particular reason, I suppose. I'm just curious.
Huh. I see. In short, my mother sold me. And after an incident, my owner noticed my talents. He started to train me to carry out jobs for him. And when I was 17, he had an accident.
From you.
I've been an independent assassin ever since.
Wow.
Your mother sold you? But where? Why?
Because she needed the coin, and already had 4 children to feed. And as for your first question, where there is demand, there is a market. Particularly in a big city like Greyfell. It's not as uncommon as you might believe.
Wow. So mugging Greyville. What your mother did is despicable. How do you feel about your mother selling you? That's quite the story.
Even if she needed the money, that's despicable.
Well, to her credit, she didn't take it lightly. At least as far as I can remember. I was only 7 when that happened.
That doesn't make it better.
No.
You're saying there's a slave market in Greyfell?
Slaves, sex, murdering for pleasure. Just imagine every dark desire you can think of. And you know what the Greyfell Bazaar has to offer. I find it interesting that this surprises you. Didn't you serve in the Royal Army for 8 years?
I only joined shortly before the Mage Wars started, and the Greyfell affairs were the responsibility of the Greyfell Guard. I just didn't know.
Well, now you do. I do not agree with the purity of light in most aspects, but they are right when they say there are many sinners in this world. If you believe in the concept of sin, that is.
How do you feel about your mother selling you?
How do you feel about this? Your mother selling you off?
Well, I used to feel strongly about it. Now I've simply accepted it as part of my past. But there are plenty of reasons for that.
Quite the story.
That's quite the story.
Is it?
So to say more than that. Who was this owner?
So, who is this man who bought you?
I won't talk about that. This chapter of my past is done, and I want it to stay buried.
Alright, calm down. Obviously you could hit something there I shouldn't have hit. A little stingy part. Your eyes over.
That sounds like you're hiding something.
I am. But it should be of no relevance to you. So, tell me, Pariah.
What?
How did you become the betrayer's child in the first place? It's rare for a child to defy their own father.
Complicated. Based on then, see, I'm just saying exactly what she just had to act by. Was a monster.
That's simple. My father was a monster, and I had to stop him.
A monster? Interesting. What makes you call him that?
How about the fact that he started a war? He was power hungry.
How about the fact that he started a war?
Many rulers did that, and many people would if they were in their position. I would even dare to say it's in our nature. But don't get me wrong. I am not trying to justify your father's actions. I am merely thinking out loud. Either way, is there anything else you need?
You're an assassin. Can you tell me more about your abilities?
Can you tell me more about your abilities? What's it like to be a Dreamweaver?
Well, I suppose trying to explain that to someone who isn't is like explaining what water feels like to someone who never swam before. It's strange.
Okay.
I can sense things. Emotions, thoughts, but also the echoes of such. If I enter a place where someone has died, I feel that person's sorrow, that person's fear. My mind, my consciousness, it's open. I know that might sound very vague, but it's the best I can do.
Yeah, better than nothing. I guess this is going for the same thing as
Well, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Why do you want to know?
yeah, I'm curious. Let's go with one of my allies. See what's up.
Because I want to know my allies.
Huh. I see. In short, my mother sold me.
Okay, same stuff after that.
Your mother sold you?
Because she needed the coin.
Yeah, we've done
In
this
order-
bit.
So, who...
I won't talk about that.
I understand.
I'm glad you do. So, tell me, Pariah, how did you become the betrayer's child in the first place?
That was a
It's rare for
monster.
child-
That's simple.
A monster?
I was going to say
Interesting.
before, how about the fact
What
that he
makes
started
you
a war?
call
I was
that?
thinking the power hungry would be more, and I guess I clicked the wrong one. I was thinking that, but when I clicked it, I think no, the power hungry would make it sound better. The start of war. Technically, isn't that what my character's doing right now? Because we're basically getting people together to. I guess the war's already started, and we're joining it. I don't know. It's grey areas, and that's what that is. That's why I was thinking after I clicked it, I should have gone with this.
He was power hungry. He said his war was about protecting the mages, but it
so
wasn't.
dishonest. Thank
All
you.
he cared about
That
was
was the one I
becoming
should've
more
gone with.
powerful.
Huh. I understand. Either way, is there anything else you need?
No, that's the
Goodbye.
same stuff. Goodbye. Okay, what else do we have? We're advancing the main quest for the Greater Guard. Bring Goblin Flesh to the Goblin King, so we've got to do that. Blood and Sand, advancing the main quest. Dark Crows on my mind. So I do advance the main quest now then. Who have I not spoken to? Where's word on a place? Is that north? I think that's more north. Okay. Still want to kill that, I think. It's not strong enough. Anyone else got any things above the head I need to talk to? How's my money doing, by the way? I'm going to advance that stuff as well before we leave. I was trying to focus on the humans, wasn't I? I believe that's you, isn't it? Yeah. We can get them focused on. So my army's better when we get there. And then I guess we'll head back to the main map. I don't think there's anything else to do in here now. I've spotted you before. He is in human camp. Anything I can buy?
Huh?
I want to buy some...
Music to my ears.
Okay, what do we have?
What did you have in mind?
Okay, good. Tells you already unlocked. So... Could the human recruit unit by enhancing its health points? I don't have any of these, do I? You know, just activate them. What's this? Okay, maybe we should go through these first before we do it. Okay, that's all of them. Good, good. Still want to buy one if I already got it. It may not register me as learning it if I got sitting there and haven't used it, like, you know.
I want to buy some better...
Music to my ears. What did you have in mind?
Improve the human recruit unit by enhancing its health points. I can buy one more right now. Improve the human halberd unit by lowering the recruitment cost. Improve the human... Go with that one. Ah. That helps. Yeah. Bit more unlocked. I need more money now. Okay. So save that. I think we're doing okay. And we'll head out into the world, I think. Topia 38. Because I think I've done everything I can do right here, other than selling everything I've got to unlock more stuff, so... I need to go back where the goblin guy is, as well. You know, because I probably have a lot of money there, because I've probably got a lot of goblin flesh on me now. I wonder where that was again, because it was right near the start of the game, before I got to this location. Actually, it wasn't outside this location. Do I need to be in that map to go downwards? The map I just left? I don't know, we'll have a look. Ah, that could be it. If we're coming down, let's do something I need to do, sugar. We'll go here first. It could be the blade too. August tribe called Fire Withers, well as Benefit Beast. Say way, very worst. Well, this one. Can I bring the map up while I'm on here? I can't. Fudge. I'll go down here and have a look. Yeah, fine. Because I'm looking for the goblin to sell him the stuff before we move on to a proper mission, I think. I can't remember what map he was on. Obviously, worst case scenario, I'll come here and be able to bring up on here, won't I? And they also said
in the shadow of the eponymous mountain lies the wasteland referred to as the Foot of Bargagor. It is home to the Orcish tribe called the Fire Wielders,
yeah, come on.
as well as to many unforgiving beasts,
Hopefully the
from
goblins.
the undead to demons.
Goblins?
While most travelers
No,
stay
just
away
goblins.
from Bargagor for this very reason, the Fire Wielders cherish their homeland's perils.
Lord.
According to Orcish culture, only through constant conflict and danger
Beautiful.
can a people stay
Okay,
strong and persevere.
There we go. Spacebar. Okay. Okay. So my main quest isn't here, but I want to know about the... Yo, Echoes... Advance the main quest, talk to Gar, advance the main quest, advance the main quest, talk to Gar. Where is it? Help incident, further armor, yeah. Ah, Power Hungry. Bring Goblin Flesh to the Goblin King. Where was the Goblin King located? I don't think it was this map. Yeah, I don't think it was. It was a cave, wasn't it? I bring? No. Ah, quests. You come across a strange creature first. Yeah. Where is it? Bring up. Yeah, I know that. He is. However, Crow Ruler will not eat his loyal subjects. That is why we asked to bring. He promised you a treasure return. Where was he based? Where was the goblin eater? Goblin eater. Where was he based? Where was he based? Power hungry. Oh, that's stuff from there. It's not like giving me location. But I'll say he's not in this area. I'll try one more place and then I might quickly look online before next week's episode to see where the Goblin Eater is. And we can... because I think I've got a lot of stuff to sell. Because it says on main quest there. I don't see anything else on the map for main quest right now. So there must be something there I've missed. I know, right. What was this for? Secret of the Shapers. Yeah, so we need to do that one still. Oh, this could be it. Remember Grey Keep. What's this stuff here? According to the word, Mal village has been struck by Bloodborne. Mission sent. Don't think it was that. Golden Wheat, Red Fever. Because I can picture in my head, we're going for this cave to get there. It wasn't when we left here, was it? You know what, we're going to end the episode here, so please like, please subscribe, please tune next time. If you know, please put the comments for me. If not, I'm going to try and look up for next week's episode, try and find where he was and head there. So see you next time. I've been IVATOPIA. Have a great day out there. And if you haven't already, share the video for me, thank you very much, and subscribe. Bye!